hello. How are you all doing? I'm so sorry. I'm sure you all are like, what happened yesterday? We did not see her. What happened? What happened? Listen, you guys, life happened. So I wasn't able to make it yesterday for one scholarship a day. I wasn't able to make it. And it's interesting. Nobody sent me a text asking like, oh, by the way, Sylvia, are you okay? We didn't see you. You didn't make it for one scholarship a day. Are you okay? Nobody asked like, okay, what's up with you? Anywho, jokes aside, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to One Scholarship a Day for July 21st. I'm excited about today. We are going to be talking about a great scholarship today. And I know that most of you, the UK is a study destination that you all are interested in. I know that there are so many people. Some people are thinking about the UK. Some have already applied to some universities, gotten like admissions, and then they're thinking about, oh, where will I get money in order to fund my studies? So maybe that is your situation. Hi, Smith is saying hello. How are you doing? So as I was saying, I know that many of you are considering the UK as an interesting study destination. You will want to go study in the UK. You're considering it. So I'm excited about our scholarship for today because our scholarship for today is to the UK. It is to the UK. So if you're considering the UK as a study destination, definitely pay attention to our one scholarship for today. So as usual, when I come here, I always remind you all the links to the scholarships are going to be put on my Twitter feed. So I hope you all follow me on Twitter. If you don't, do well to go follow me on Twitter because that is where the links to the scholarships reside. So everybody do well to make sure you all go follow me on Twitter. Alrighty. So I'm just going to start with a little introduction. My name is Sylvie, and I am the founder of LearnHowToGetAScholarship.com. LearnHowToGetAScholarship.com is a website where we curate scholarships for international students, and we prepare students to apply for scholarships in all parts of the world. So if you're thinking about applying for scholarships, you do not know how to go about it, definitely go to our website, LearnHowToGetAScholarship.com. I've now put a Linktree link in my Instagram account. So if you just go and tap on the Linktree link in my Instagram account, you're just going to scroll right down and you're going to see, for those on Clubhouse, if you scroll there in that Linktree there. So you'll go check it out. If you're thinking about applying, the team can work with you in order to get you ready to apply for scholarships. Alrighty, with that said, this conversation is brought to you by the Study Abroad Club here on Clubhouse. So if you're new here, hello Sam, hello Rook, hello Stacy, hello Olubomi. If you're new here, please do well to click the tiny house above my head, go follow the club, and I'm going to invite you all to be members. And you guys, as I always say, I have a YouTube channel. There I also curate scholarships for international students, and I'm a huge advocate for fully funded scholarships. So I always tell you all, when you go there, when you go to the YouTube channel, first thing, subscribe. Secondly, watch those fully funded scholarships videos. Make notes when you do it, sort through. The first thing is make the notes, sort through, and then you now see which ones are you eligible for, which ones are you not eligible for. So go through that sorting process as soon as possible, so that if one is not for you, drop it and keep it pushing. Not all scholarships will be for you. That's okay too. That's why it's good to come up with a list. So definitely go ahead, come up with your list, and then try to figure out the scholarships that you're going to be applying for. If the deadlines have passed, it is okay. Most of these scholarships are annual, so if you can't apply this year, you can definitely apply next year. Alrighty, let us start our one scholarship for today. I hope you all are ready. I hope you all are on Twitter waiting for the link in a bit, and I hope you all are going to ask questions, or you're going to raise your hands and come up on stage and let us have a conversation for those that are on Clubhouse. Alrighty, so our one scholarship for today is the postgraduate scholarships for international students and EU students at Nottingham Trent University. I'll say it again. Our scholarship for July 21st is the postgraduate scholarships for international students and EU students at Nottingham Trent University. So if you're considering the UK as a study destination, or you're considering it maybe for someone you love, a friend, a brother, an auntie, a sister, an uncle, definitely do well to check it out. They actually have 2 deadlines for this particular scholarship. The first deadline was on the 30th of June, and then the second deadline is going to be on the 10th of November. When you see deadlines that are apart like this, you know that they have probably like a spring intake, and then they probably have like a summer intake, or maybe they have a winter intake, or they have a fall intake. So deadlines will now vary according to the various people, according to the various semesters that are going to be doing the intakes. That is why you see the first deadline is 30th June, and then you have a second deadline which is 10th of November. So if you're thinking about applying for a scholarship to the UK, definitely consider this particular scholarship. And it's at the master's level, you guys. It's at the master's level. So you need to have had your bachelor's. You need to have had your bachelor's in order to apply for this scholarship. You need to have had your bachelor's. So let's read a bit of, let's do a deep dive. Let's see if we are going to be applying for it, or we are going to be letting it go. Let's see what's there. It says that Nottingham Trent University is making available postgraduate scholarships for international and EU students who wish to commence a third master's degree at the university. Scholarship recipients may become a student ambassador or appear in online or printed marketing materials for the university. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I hope you all don't mind becoming ambassadors for your university, especially if they are paying for you to study. I hope you don't mind doing that. The host institution, of course, is the Nottingham Trent University. This is a university in the UK. And then let us read about it. Let's just see what are the programs that they are covering, right? It says that they are going to be, the scholarships will be provided at the level of like your full-time programs and or part-time master's degree courses. Then they have some exceptions. MSc, LLM LPC, LLM Distance Learning, MSc in Human Resource Management, MA in International Relations, MA in Social Work, MA in Advanced March Architecture, MSc in Biomedical Sciences. So it seems like because they are trying to put the scholarship in a way that they are going to which you will find commonly in certain scholarships. If you all watch the video that I posted on YouTube over the weekend, I posted a video on YouTube about the Knight Hennessy Scholars Program for international students at Stanford University. If you've not checked that video out, definitely go check it out, especially if you're considering the US as a study destination for you. Go check out that particular video, because you see that some programs are eligible to apply for the scholarship. You can apply. And there are some that if you apply to those programs, you cannot apply for the scholarship. So you can see that this sorting process or finding scholarships where they cover some aspect of it and they don't cover some other aspect of it happens frequently with scholarships. So if you're going to be applying for this scholarship at Nottingham Trent University, just make sure that the program that you're applying for is covered. That's like the first thing that especially if you're thinking about scholarships, or if you're going to be privately sponsored, that's okay. You don't really have to bother. But if you are going to be looking for a scholarship, make sure that the program that you choose is a program that is covered by the scholarship providers. Alrighty, it says that it doesn't have a specified number of slots that they are going to be accepting applicants to. And then let's go to let's look at the money. Let's see how much are we talking about here. So it says the scholarship is going to cover up to 50% of tuition fees for international or EU postgraduate students for the first year of your studies. Alrighty, let us break it down. First, it's going to be covering 50%. So that your first job is to first of all go to the university's website and look at how much is the tuition fee. How much is the tuition fee for Nottingham Trent University in the UK? They are going to be covering 50% of your tuition fee. Can you afford the rest? Can your family afford the rest? Those are questions that you're supposed to ask yourself. And if your family cannot afford the rest, then your job is to see, are there other sources of funding? If there aren't, you do that math like earlier, before you even start the application process. Are there going to be other sources that can help you fill up the rest of the amount? So when you do that math and you know that, all right, I'm actually going to get money from here, from there, and when I add it up, it's going to come up to this particular amount, and that is okay for my entire first year, sure. definitely go for it. Definitely go for it. But if you do the math and you see that you will not be able to come up with the remaining of the 50% tuition, even after this 50% has been waived, if you will not be able to come up with the remaining 50%, please think twice before you apply for it. Please think twice before you apply for it. It is interesting. It is interesting when so many people I just had a talk with someone who was actually pissed off that I was not able to show him some sources to get money. And I was like, first of all, you chose to apply for a scholarship program, to apply for a university. You saw the tuition fee. They made it way to give you, they gave you some money. They gave you like 50% of the tuition fee covered. You did not do the math. You did not do the math as to, will you be able to come up with the rest of the money? You didn't do that math. And then now you are like in a very tense situation looking for money, and you are like, I need you all to look for money for me. It doesn't work that way, you guys. Yes, we are scholarship consultants, but we don't make miracles. The highest thing we can do is point you to various sources on how to get money for school. But you need to do that math ahead of time. If the university is providing 50% tuition off, can you provide the other 50% by yourself? Can your family come up with it? And if your family or yourself, you cannot come up with it, what is the plan? You need to have a plan. Are you going to be applying for other scholarships? Where is this money going to come from? Because of course, if the tuition fee is like, let's say, I'm not sure, let's say for universities in Canada, which goes up to like 18,000 Canadian dollars, can you afford half? If you cannot afford it, please do well to think twice before you even start the application process, because you may just waste your time. You're not able to get the full funding for it, and then you will have to waive your admission in the first semester, maybe waive it in the next semester. Maybe you keep waiving it because you're still not able to come up with the remainder of the money. So please do well to be smart about it. Do definitely think think a lot about it. Do the math and make sure that you have the math right before you even begin the process. Alrighty, let us see the eligibility. It says to be eligible to consider for the scholarship, you must have been offered a place on an eligible course and be classed as an overseas student for tuition fee purposes. You see, so you need to first of all have been given admission. And maybe if we start looking at the application process for this university, maybe you have to pay an application fee. I'm not sure if the application is, I doubt if the application is going to be free, but maybe you will have to pay an application fee. So rather than waste that application fee because you've not thought through about how much is actually going to be needed at the end of the day, definitely sit back, do that math before you start. Alrighty, it says applicants are only eligible to apply for a scholarship if you are an international student and you're due to enroll on the first year of the course. Applications are done online. So they say that they have like several scholarships that are going to be awarded, but they have like different deadlines for it. But you should check through with the particular program that you are applying. So those are the details about the scholarship. Our scholarship for July 21st was the postgraduate scholarships for international and EU students at Nottingham Trent University. Definitely do well to check it out. Alrighty, so I've gone through the scholarship. So now I'm going to tweet out the link to the scholarship. I'm going to tweet it out. You all already know how I do on one scholarship a day. The first thing is I tweet out the link to the scholarship. The second thing is I take a picture of the official website of the scholarship and put it in my Instagram stories, so you can compare to be sure that you are on the right page. Please don't go to the wrong page. Compare and be sure that you are at the right page. Alrighty, for those that are on Clubhouse, Ruth, Olubomi, Sam, Kabita, Rachel, Theodora, if you all have a question, you all want to share something with me, raise your hand, come up on stage, and you can now have a chit chat with me. And for those that are on Instagram, if you have a question, put it in the comment section and I am going to give you an answer. If you have a question, put it in the comment section and I am going to give you an answer. Alrighty, let me pull up my Twitter. So that I can tweet out the link to the scholarship. I can. Oh, wow. You see, this is the person who noticed that I wasn't there. Timmy, she says that good to have you back. That is because I was gone yesterday. That is because I was gone yesterday. So some people noticed, some of you didn't notice. Or even if you noticed, y'all did not even reach out to ask like, oh, Sylvia, are you okay? We realized that you did not come through yesterday. What happened? Were you okay? Y'all did not do that checkup. So I'm kind of salty. I'm kind of salty that y'all didn't check up to be sure that everything was fine. But that's okay. That's okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to tweet out the link to the scholarship right now. I'm going to tweet it out. Alright, international scholarships, postgraduate. Okay, cool. Alrighty, I've tweeted out the link to the scholarship. I have tweeted out the link to scholarship. So y'all go check it out. The link is live on Twitter. Go and like the tweet, retweet the tweet such that it shares amongst your own network also. And as I always say, you guys, sometimes a scholarship is not for you. If it is not for you, be a vessel. Share it with a friend, a brother, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, someone in your local church, someone in the local market, some kid you know in the neighborhood that is smart enough and can take advantage of these scholarships. Just share it with them, because you may be actually changing someone's life through just that information that you give them, because information is power. So I hope that you all become vessels if the scholarship is not for you. Alrighty, no one on Clubhouse raised their hand to come up on Instagram, and she's like, we're at the salon. I'm not too sure. I don't know. A salon? Which salon were we at? I'm not too sure. Anywho. So that was our scholarship for July 21st. Our scholarship for July 21st was the postgraduate scholarships for international students and EU students at Nottingham Trent University. So if you're going to check it out, definitely go ahead and check it out and see if you're going to be applying for it or not. In probably in about scholarships at the bachelor level, in about 55 minutes, we'll have a room to talk about bachelor scholarships. So I hope if there is any of you thinking about scholarships at the bachelor level, it's not going to be in the club. I hope you all are following the club, because you're going to be informed. If you just tap the name of the club, you're going to see it in the schedule. RSVP it such that you're informed where we start if you're interested in bachelor scholarship. And the country representative for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, her name is Duta Wambura, and we are going to be doing a session with her in about 55 minutes. So I hope you're joining. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up. Hello guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. The links to the scholarships are on Twitter. Tammy, the links to the scholarships are all on Twitter. That is where I share links to scholarships. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for joining me on One Scholarship a Day. My name is Sylvie, and I am the founder of LearnHowToGetAScholarship.com. That is a website where we curate scholarships for international students, and we prepare international students to apply for scholarships. We do that through group classes, through one-on-one classes, and through stand-alone services. So if you're thinking about applying for a scholarship, you do not know how to go about it, on Instagram, there's a Linktree link in my bio. Click it. You're going to see it boldly. Join a class. Then you can go there and see if you're going to join which of the classes. I also have a YouTube channel. So please, if you're watching me here on Instagram or you're listening to me on Clubhouse, please just go to that same Linktree link. You're going to find a link to my YouTube channel. Please go subscribe. Secondly, binge watch those fully funded scholarships videos if that is what you're looking for. I'm an advocate for it, but I don't know about you all. Check them out, make a list, and see if you're going to be applying for them or not. Thirdly, please share it with one person. Just share the YouTube channel with one person. That is my only request for you. Please just recommend it to one person. And on Clubhouse, this conversation is brought to you by the Study Abroad Club. So please do well to click that house above my head. Definitely go and follow the club, and I'm going to invite you all to be members. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do well to do that, because I'm going to put our scholarship for today. I'll put it in my Instagram stories. Go ahead and check it out, and I'm going to put the link to the scholarship in my Twitter account. I've already tweeted it out, so y'all go check it out. I've tweeted it out. Y'all go check it out. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Peace.